Hi. Hello. It's Tuesday. What? We were unable to stream on Sunday, and we were unable to stream yesterday, but today we make the return. We shall not skip a week. Even if it is going into the next week. We'll still stream this Sunday though. Hopefully. Probably. I assume. Time to finish Draugen. Oh my gosh, I just smeared my glasses. Jesus Christ. Y'all appreciate the Sherlock Holmes The Awakened music? Oh, here we go, we got Beck. Hey.
Hey!
Hey! What's up?
Yo!
We back. We're so back. We're so
So, would it
back.
be possible to do like a screen share this time so I can... That might be... Okay.
Yeah, let's try that. I'm gonna exit out of Spotify, and then I'm going to screen share. Wait, I should probably start the game before I screen share.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure entirely how that works, but I figure that would probably be easier for a game that I haven't played. With Enderal, I'm like, okay, I know what's going on. Like, I don't need to hear everything, but like for Draugen, for like a game that I haven't played yet, I was just like, I can see the subtitles, but I kind of want to hear the.
Could you not hear the people?
No, I heard them sometimes, but the echo was pretty bad, so.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You should have told me.
I didn't want to interrupt.
Let me see.
But yeah. Oh, there we go.
You can see him?
Yeah.
Let's hope my Wi-Fi doesn't immediately just kill me.
Yeah.
For daring. Right, let's do this. Oh wait, I should switch screens. There we go. Now the stream can see. Let's go. I do not remember where we left off. We left off.
He was doing one of his little doodles of the.
The church. Yeah, they just went to the church, and someone was ringing the bell.
Yeah.
And
right.
but when they looked inside, they didn't see anyone. So he was gonna try and break in.
Oh yeah. And Lucy is being all like. Yeah. Jealous. Being a teenager.
About Bessie. Oh, not Bessie. Betty.
Betty.
Bessie.
Lucy and Bessie. Too many S names.
Oh my god. Yeah, I
Betty?
combined their names.
Are you here?
I've played this game 4 times, and
This is Edward Harden.
I still miscall
I'm
or
looking for my
something
sister,
else.
Elizabeth.
Stop shouting, Edward. We're alone. There are only ghosts here.
There
Shut
are
up,
no
Lucy.
ghosts.
She believes in ghosts.
Alright, let's take a look around.
I have a cat here who has decided he wants to participate.
Yay, kitty.
Yay.
Look. Betty's
What's
gloves.
this?
They are definitely Betty's. She got these.
How would
in
you-
Boston before
Oh, for
she left
Pete's
New York.
sake.
She bought them.
Jesus.
Remember the day she...
Knows like everything about her.
Where? And why would she leave her clothes lying around? It doesn't make sense.
Breadcrumbs. She's sending me a message. She knew I'd recognize her gloves. Her hat. She's left a trail for me to follow, like Ariadne's red thread.
We're not in a lab.
Betty will have left more crumbs.
Betty, you're turning into such a pill.
Her face. She's so
Such a soundpuss.
I love Lucy so much.
What happened here?
The sign on the door. God is not here. Their faith was challenged, and it didn't survive.
Oh.
Something crazy happened here.
That bell still bothers me. What a terrible mess.
First the store, then this. What was wrong with these people?
They were angry and afraid. I'm no closer to Betty than I was yesterday.
Maybe she never
Betty,
made it.
Betty, Betty.
Of course she's here. I found her scarf, her hat, and her gloves.
I guess.
It's a pretty blanket on the wall, though.
Do you think he's
church
gonna
book.
find Betty?
Record of births.
I
So we
think
can
she's
find out
dead.
what happened to the people in the village?
And Elizabeth. I mean, if she was dead.
Her name would be in the book.
Well, I guess we're about to find out.
Oh no.
Vandals.
You just do that.
Tore it to pieces.
I don't think the missing pages left the church. Look.
Vandals. How dare they?
Paper.
How many pages are missing?
I counted 4.
They're probably all still here.
Oh my
I
god.
know. Let's
Oh,
We have to
gonna
collect the
go on
missing pages! Slenderman's coming! Oh my gosh, what's on here? Ooh, look at that view. There's another bench we can draw.
Oh damn.
God, I love this game. There is nothing back here. This- I'm actually gonna go out and sketch right now. Where are you going? Well, before it like makes us leave or something. Look at
Teddy,
this.
where are you going?
Yeah, damn. And then he
God
just like,
damn it! It's not letting me interact.
what a draw!
What are you doing?
Teddy, what are you doing? What the hell? Don't say hell in a church. You're the atheist!
What's this rope for?
The bell.
What, Teddy's
This is
the
bell we've been
atheist?
ringing?
I don't see any other bells.
So you have to stand here and pull this rope to ring it.
Yes.
But there was no one here.
He was
You didn't
very
see anyone,
atheist.
right?
No. No one.
Ghosts. I'm telling you, it's ghosts.
Let me
So what happened to
Yeah.
the hunchback of Grovik?
They must be here still. There's only the one exit.
Maybe it was the wind.
A church bell's too heavy. It can't have been the wind. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was the wind. There's no one here.
Yeah, there's like no other way out. Yes, I can pull it.
I don't like that sound. Please stop.
He just pulls it again.
You don't like the church bell?
Don't like the church bell? Ding, 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 ding.
Let's do it.
Thank God.
She's like, you're a
Stop.
jackass.
Stop it.
One.
Oh my
I
god.
know what a rotten loser you are.
What the
What are you
fuck?
doing?
Whoa,
We're in
how'd
a
you get up there?
church.
I thought you didn't believe in God.
I do believe in civility.
See, he's an atheist.
So improper.
Just being so me right now. So me for real.
Found another one. You get it. It's right here.
Where?
Oh, it's on the. You get it. You're the player character.
For them to destroy it. This was an act of desperation and anger.
Interesting.
You're so mad.
But I kept interrupting the
Maya.
candles earlier. Yeah, I can.
Isn't this a fire hazard?
They're not always lit. Each candle represents a single prayer.
That's a lot of praise.
Really?
There were a lot of deaths.
Huh.
Ah, the second page.
Just one more page missing.
It's up the stairs.
Yeah.
I've never seen you read the Bible before.
I've read the Bible many times. It's an important historical document. For he is our peace, who hath made both one, and hath broken down the middle wall of partition between us.
Did you just translate that into Old English?
I happen to know the verse by heart.
You still manage to surprise me sometimes.
He so has religious trauma.
I was just gonna say, I'm like, smells like religious trauma to me.
John 3:16, for God's sake.
Jesus looks sad.
I have Bible verses memorized. I know. I know.
Fiction, blasphemy is a contradiction.
Heretic.
What reason would Jesus have to be happy? I'm like, yeah.
The final dinner.
The Last Supper. Who taught you about the New Testament?
I pick up on things. Most folks aren't heathens, like you.
At least I'm a civil.
Rude. He's a civil heathen. Oh, there we go.
Let's read this. What's it called?
What's
Sermon
that?
first.
The last sermon that was held here.
What does it say?
The vicar's handwriting is hard to decipher, and the language.
I finished playing this
He
game
talks
called
about
The Outer
village
Worlds.
being divided for 20
like a
years.
little-
Oh.
This
Did I
Yeah.
talk about it
telling
last
the
stream?
anniversary of the accident this past
What?
summer.
Did I talk about it last stream?
He's asking the congregation
No, I don't think so.
to help.
I just
heal
finished it
old
like a couple
wounds, to
nights ago.
forgive, move on.
And one of the
Something to the
have,
effect
do you know
of,
about it?
You sit
I'm
in
familiar
separate
with it,
aisles in God's
but I've never
house.
played
Like
it,
Ruth's
so.
wine.
Well, there's
I told you,
one of
she
the
was perceptive.
companions you can get is a vicar, and he's hilarious. He's like this vicar of scientism, so it's like science, but if it was a religion. But his whole character arc is a crisis of faith. He was one of those.
God.
He's one of those vicars that went to jail at some point, and then well, he didn't repent, but like he ended up in jail. I'm actually not sure why he went to jail, but he was like he'd been wanting to be a religious figure his whole life. So he wasn't one of those like convicts turned youth leaders, you know. But
Oh, yeah.
it was still great. Sorry, wasn't listening. What was I reading, Missy?
Oh,
Vision.
Sounds like Grovik was split in two. Between those who stood by Johann and those who supported Frederick.
Because of Ruth?
The sermon is from before that. No, this is all about the preceding 20 years of division and disagreements.
Wow, their last sermon was before Ruth died, so they like evac'd quick. Game. Whoa, it went upside down.
oh shit.
What the hell was that?
That's, video games.
I've never seen that happen before.
Jeez.
If this game changes on me,
That's how
curse.
they get you.
It's one of those games you replay 5 times, and on the 6th time, it gives you a whole new game.
God has not cursed you. This curse is of your own making.
Ruth's drawing mentioned a curse. What do you think that means?
It means they believed they were cursed, and that they needed something or someone to blame for their misfortune.
Forgiveness.
Edward?
Forgive each other. It addresses Johann and Frederick directly.
Why did she just call me Edward in like a
But I
very
wonder if
serious
they were
tone?
even here.
Let's see what's
Remember the
wrong.
wedding
Yeah.
picture? They were close friends once. How could they allow their grudge to escalate until...
You call each other traitors, but the only thing you've betrayed are the
The only thing
bonds
you've
that
betrayed is
unite
God.
us.
Okay. The last thing to interact is this. Last page.
There we go.
We got the pages.
Good job, Teddy, old
Stop,
bean.
Lissy. This is not a game.
Stop yelling at her.
He's out there.
Of horse feathers. Stop being so gosh darn tedious, Edward.
Oh,
Betty,
feathers.
Betty, will you ever shut up about your precious Betty?
Jesus
Put those things
Christ!
back in the book, and I'll stop trying to cheer you up.
Calm down. It's like, do you know why we're here?
He did start yelling at her for no reason, to be fair.
Yeah.
There's some angry tension right now.
This book goes back years. It lists births and deaths.
That's a lot of traitors.
Here's the third Fretland brother. The one who died in a cave-in. Someone added the word for Banelson, probably quite recently.
What does that mean again?
Oh, there's
Curse.
Margaret Bretland on the second page.
All
Oh.
over this book.
Or the first page.
Not just the men who died in the mine, but
Huh.
other deaths in the last 20 years.
Ruth's drawing and the sermon both mentioned a curse. What do you think it means?
I don't know. There were surprisingly few births.
Perhaps they blame that
Hmm.
on the curse as well.
Interesting. What could it mean? Whoa!
Look here.
Is that deaths?
Ruth Elsa Fretland.
That's traitor,
She was buried in the
and
cemetery.
then
Or traitors?
And the
Oh.
next,
And then-
Simon Fretland.
Oh shit, yeah.
Now this is interesting.
and then says Simon, and
Simon's
then
dead?
murderer
Oh,
next to
that's
it.
dreadful.
He drowned the day
Oh,
after
damn.
Ruth died. Probably no coincidence.
Oh, you could
See,
see
it's
Ruth
scribbled
was the
next
name
to it.
above the
What?
Mord
Murder.
name because it says
Who
fall
killed him?
for cause of death.
Ruth's father?
gonna
Oh.
drown
Trashed
underneath
the
that.
store?
It doesn't say.
Yeah.
I like it when
After
they
the
actually
children,
like write the stuff,
a
even if you
half-dozen
can't
deaths.
translate
Yeah.
it, you can guess.
The curse.
It's listed as the cause for every single death.
Maybe there really was a curse.
Primitive superstition. But something changed. After Ruth
Man, if
and
they only had
Simon.
one sermon, if the
Well,
last sermon they
explain why
did was
there's no one
before
around.
Ruth's death,
Edward.
all
if he
these
killed
people died
everyone,
and they didn't have a
how's that
single
not a
sermon of
curse?
church. So that either means everyone died within a week and
that
they
word
all
say?
up and left,
Next
or
to
they
those
just gave
names
up
at
on
the
God.
bottom. For
Yeah, I was thinking that. I'm just like, they all just like,
Traitor.
did this all just happen in like a week? Or like
Yeah.
a few days?
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
For Banelson.
Edward? What's wrong?
Final entry. There's
It's Betty!
Alice. What if
Oh, Edward, no.
Betty?
It doesn't mean she's...
She's not dead. She can't be. I know.
Uh-oh. Denial.
Teddy.
I need to see the grave for myself. It's not Betty. Betty's still
Oh, I
alive.
love this track.
Teddy? Where are you going? Don't leave me!
I'm supposed to be running right now,
Edward!
but...
You better not be here, Betty. I'll never forgive you.
Instead, he just kind of moseys out.
This one, it's unmarked.
Fresh. Yeah.
Oh boy.
What are you doing? Have you gone completely mad?
That would be crazy if they just like, if they already found her and she was dead.
Right?
Like this early on.
Mm-hmm. This game's not that long, but yeah.
It's not her.
That is a
It's not
person.
Betty. It's not her.
Lissy's like,
Edward.
Jesus Christ,
What have you
bro.
I,
Literally just dug up a grave.
Elizabeth, I was so afraid,
You're a monster.
but I had to be sure.
Woo-hoo!
To hell with your Betty! When did she ever shed a tear for you?
Oh.
Don't talk about my baby sister like
Or
that.
what? Or what, Edward? What will you do? Ignore us? Banish us? You've spent your entire life chasing her. When are you
I love
going
this
to
scene
do
so
something useful
favorite
with
scene in the
what's
game.
left of it?
Quiet! Just
Huh?
leave me be.
Fine.
What?
Alice,
I was just thinking, I'm like, is she real?
don't leave me alone. Please, come back. I need you.
Oh, there she is.
I was afraid you'd left me. Now listen to me.
She had like teleport powers?
Oh, she's gone
Oh,
again.
no.
The game slowed down, so I couldn't click a dialogue option, but that shit's good.
Lissy!
Lissy, come back!
Hey.
Come on.
Lissy, please listen to me. I didn't mean what I said.
Is this just a thing she does? What the fuck?
Everything's always about Betty. Betty.
I care about you both.
Until it really matters. Then it's
Calm
always
down.
I thought she was dead.
I wish she was.
Dumb.
Damn.
Deserve to be alone.
Lissy,
Oh.
be nice. Like, he is kind of being an asshole, but like, at the same time.
Please, talk to me.
What's there to talk about?
You can't keep running away from me.
You think you own me? That you control me?
Uh,
That you
what?
get to decide how I feel and what I do every minute of every day? That I'm your puppet? Your little plaything? Well, fuck you, Edward Charles Hart.
Girl.
There's one of them.
Whoever should come here with you on this pointless chase.
Now, be reasonable.
Game, chill. Uh-oh.
Alice, what are you doing?
What I should have done years ago. Maybe now you'll learn to appreciate us.
No!
Please listen. Hear me out.
Baby girl,
do this.
don't!
You can't do this to me. I need you.
Oh, look at the
I'm
dialogue
not home
underneath
without
it.
you.
What is
I
she
can't
doing? No,
lose
no,
you.
no, no,
I
no.
can't live without you. Don't, please, don't, no. What? No.
What? Oh shit. Question mark, question mark.
Well, Alice, what have you done?
I thought she was doing like dear little thing shortly before she fell.
Please don't.
You make me sick, Edward.
Oh.
Your mother and father would be ashamed.
Hello, religious trauma.
Elizabeth would be ashamed. They did not think you deserved their love, so they abandoned you.
Don't.
No, be
Oh, my
nice.
child. We are all that you have, and we love you.
Some weeping angel
Music.
shit.
Yeah,
With us, you are never
I love this
alone.
track.
Do not forget.
No. Never. I never forget. I am never alone.
What are you thinking?
I have no friggin' clue.
Surprise! This game's about mental illness.
Oh, Jesus.
Day 4. Me playing this game thinking it was a normal but really cool, like, scary game,
Wake
and then
up, Edward.
having that twist happen and me being like, oh, it's even better than I thought! It's even more tailored specifically to me!
Stop hiding.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ!
Hi, lady. Oh, without her, he's nothing. Her absence feels like drowning.
Without us,
Oh no.
nothing. You cannot hide from us.
Where's Lissy?
Alice is not here.
Bring her back. Please.
Oh.
I need her.
Alice does not love Elizabeth like you do.
She loves me.
Not like I do, Edward.
Get out.
So tired. Please.
Not reciprocated.
I think of you
Lissy.
so often. You have no idea.
You just want
Baby
me to
girl.
you so that we can keep looking for your precious, perfect Betty.
She needs us.
She never needed you, Teddy Bear. And she certainly doesn't need us.
I can't find her on my own.
Well, it's just too bad, my darling Edward. because we're done playing second fiddle to little sis.
Wait, don't go. I'm talking to you.
God damn it.
Lissy. Oh.
My guy is so sad. Alright, mirror time. How awful I'm gonna look. Oh, it doesn't even let me. Okay. Oh, my.
It's like, no.
It's not letting me put the gloves on. It's not letting me in the mirror. Let's see.
He puts on the clothes to find out that he was Betty all along.
Oh, won't she? Why? Why won't she listen?
Please. Lissy. Listen. You can't keep vanishing on.
Game.
Why are you so angry?
You do not know
Oh.
anger, Edward.
Give me Lissy back.
Did you ever meet my father?
Alice does not want to speak with you.
And what about you? Are you going to help me?
God helps those who help themselves.
Hey, religious
I
drama.
don't need God's help.
Ugh.
I need Lissy.
Do you, though? Did you ever?
What? Of course, I...
No, baby girl.
Eh.
Oh,
I think it's this way. Yeah. Oh, apparently not this way. Okay then.
well then.
In the kitchen? Probably upstairs. Nope, kitchen.
There she is.
Let's see. She refuses to listen.
Alice. Don't go. Hear me out. I depend on you both.
You can never depend on other people, Edward.
I'm not sure you count as other people.
Everyone leaves, one way or another.
You don't.
She's face palming.
You can't.
Is that a challenge?
Stop playing games.
Are you ordering me, teddy bear?
I'm asking you.
Didn't your father always tell you to stand up for yourself? To be a real man and not a sissy? Maybe that's why he put the gun to his head and pulled the trigger. Kaboom!
Yo.
So disappointed
Word
at what his only
trauma.
son had turned into.
Yo.
It takes one to know one. Old fruit.
Lissy.
Lissy just
Yo.
get the problem like it's nothing. I think now they go outside. Or they might go up to Ruth's room. Guess it's inside. He's like, keep trying to go outside or they won't let me. No.
I gave you this jacket.
Oh no, don't think about Betty right now. No.
Stop.
Stop it! It won't let me do anything else. God damn it.
You were here.
Oh, hey, Lissy. Oh! Look what she does. Anytime you move to one side of the bed, she goes to the other.
Oh no, baby girl.
She must listen to
Must listen.
Chasing you. Alice, be reasonable. I'm trying to talk to you. Lissy, look. Her jacket.
Stop, Edward!
Which means
Jesus Christ!
Betty was here. Perhaps when we were out yesterday. She must
Betty,
have...
Betty.
Betty, 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 Betty.
You love Betty more than you love us. But don't you see? What has Betty done that we haven't? What can she do that we cannot? We've always been there for you. Why do you keep looking for her?
She's real. You're not.
So?
What?
What?
You
Rude.
real. We are real to you.
We'll never be the same.
Oh boy.
She does not want you.
Who are you talking about?
Why do you think Betty left? She was sick and tired of us. She wanted to escape.
Like mother.
Oh.
Drowning herself because she couldn't stand being around us.
Like father.
Bang! Right in the coconut.
Jeez.
Stop.
You drive them all away, Edward. All into death.
Please.
But not us. We're always here for you.
I beg you.
You are never alone.
Stop! Leave me alone, both of you!
You want to be alone?
You really want to be alone?
It's fine.
Uh-oh.
Good.
Woo!
Not sure that was a good idea, Edward. Oh, this part's so sad.
Lissy,
Seriously.
come back. Please. Don't leave me. I lied.
That sure didn't last
I
long.
don't want you to leave me alone.
Hmm.
Well,
I don't want to be alone. Please. Lissy.
so is Lucy just not real?
I need you. can't do
Edward
this on
has
my own.
schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Let me in! Okay, and I think now I
assuming
can go
maybe-
outside.
Yeah, so now I'm assuming maybe Betty isn't real either.
Uh-oh. That would not be good.
Lissy!
No! It's not letting me call her anymore.
No.
I want Lissy back.
What?
Game, you gonna load in or what?
It's like, I'm thinking about it.
Day 5. He spent a whole day just being mentally ill. Okay.
It's the whole day.
Well, I probably would too, to be fair.
Yeah. Just cry into a pillow.
Betty?
Betty.
Elizabeth?
Betty.
Is that you?
Lucy was right.
I think now I gotta look in the mirror. I'll call for Betty. Jesus.
Jeez. I'm Betty.
I'm trans mask. That was the whole thing the whole time.
You know?
Or maybe
It's like, you know, I feel like
Edward is trans femme, and this is who he's looking for herself this whole time.
Are you upstairs?
aw. It's a journey to find their true
Betty,
self.
I'm coming. I knew you were here.
Lucy was the name they used for like 5 months before switching to
Wait there.
Betty.
I'm on my way.
Oh.
They didn't believe me, but I knew you were still here. I'll be right there.
Now I get to open the door.
Betty?
Yay!
Betty, are you in there? Open the door. I'm coming in.
Betty. Jesus.
Barb! Oh, someone's in the bed.
No.
Oh
No,
shit.
No. Oh,
Not Betty.
oh, thank you. Thank you.
This is,
I thought it was you.
Anna Fretland, I think?
But who?
Hmm.
Or Anna. Yeah, Anna.
Looked like she died a long time, like too long ago.
Mm.
Unless this place is very cold and like keeping corpses from
Well, remember
decaying.
they had correspondence, and then so it couldn't have been too long before he got here that all this happened.
Yeah.
You said this was a gift from another unlucky suitor. It was precious to you. You wouldn't have left it here unless... A signpost. A breadcrumb. But what's so important about the Fretlands? I will figure this out. I will find you. I promise.
What else is there?
Press,
There's the
press X to
letter.
doubt.
Alright, let's read. Reading.
From Johann. Addressed to his wife.
Oh, it's all in the Norwegian.
Did you notice the handwriting, Betty? It was clearly distraught.
Stop talking to Betty.
Knock.
Get Lissy back.
Knock.
I'm like, I want Lissy back. I don't care about Betty.
After death,
She's a brat, but you know, she's our brat.
Yeah, exactly.
Tilly, forgive me. I am tired of secrets. For 20 years, I have kept my silence about our discovery. But my silence has only led to misfortune, and my cowardice.
The way you said that,
has only led to
misfortune.
death. I will make Frederick pay for what he has done to us, for what they have done to our Ruth. When it is over, I will let the ocean take me to you and Ruth. May God forgive me.
So he wrote it to her after she died.
And I was already dead when he wrote this. He had no one else to confess to. What now, Betty? Johann went to confront his brother, probably at Frederick's farm. And then? You followed Johann to Frederick Fretland's farm.
It's snowing
and
in
then to
here.
the mine.
Or it did a little bit.
Ooh.
You wouldn't let this go, Betty. You'd follow your story to the end. All the way to the end.
Time to solve. Time to crash this popsicle stand. What the hell's the saying?
So where is Frederick's farm? The gate. Frederick's warning. The path leads to his farm. The farm is on the way to the mine. Isn't that so, Betty? Are you
He's
still
figuring
at
it
the farm?
out.
Or did you go all the way to the mine?
He's using his brain.
This is using that
I
noggin.
need to see what you saw. Follow your story. The red thread you left for me. I'm on my way, Betty. Betty?
Burp.
What led you to this place?
Foreshadowing completed. For Betty,
For
he would climb the fence.
All these fragments.
Poor Betty.
You'd piece them together into a story, wouldn't you, Betty? So, what do we know?
It's not even a good Betty, like Betty White.
All the Johann.
I would go through all this trouble for Betty White. If that's who this was all for, I'd be like, yeah. But
I like how it just showed with Johann and the two different options between Johann and Frederick. The wording is the same except equal but separate, or separate but equal.
yeah.
Small distinctions. So the mine goes that way, but we want to check out the farm
Was
first.
this your doing, Johann?
Oh my gosh, someone burned down the house.
Your
Okay
brother's
then.
farm to the ground.
Oh jeez.
And where were you, Betty? Did you witness their fall?
music is really pretty.
I know, I love this track.
It's just like, Jesus Christ!
What do you reckon,
I go
Betty?
crazy for this soundtrack.
It's so powerful!
I honestly listened to the one that was just playing, like, the most.
Oh. Yeah, that was a really lovely track.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we need... Oh, I wonder what is gonna be used for the safe.
Ooh.
So you have Margaret. It's probably gonna be Simon, because Simon died earlier.
Oh, so these
And
are
it's
gonna
his
be
son.
these are like clues.
Yeah.
Whew.
Whoa, wait, do we know the date? Because if we know the date, we can tell when this happened. So Margaret died May 12th. Or December 5th. They're in Norway, so it's probably December 5th. Right? Do they do it in, I know America does month first then date, but I know some other countries do day first. Like, I think England does day first. And Simon. Oh yeah, it is. It's day first because the 17th is 17th.
Oh.
September 17th, 1923. The safe. Frederick would choose numbers that meant something to him. Why bury Simon here and not at the cemetery?
1920. Oh, okay.
His wife's grave is also here.
I was gonna say, born
Perhaps Frederick
1923.
had nothing to do with the church.
He was like a baby.
God. I could really use your imagination, Betty. You'd figured this out in no time.
So he
Aw.
was he 14? He was 14. 1909, 23. He was 14 years old, and they thought he was a murderer. What the hell was I doing at 14? I was really into Sandersides when I was 14. Let's do Simon's birthday.
Let's try Simon's birthday.
Hey, I said the exact same thing.
Wop wop.
Hey, let's go. First of all, look at this artifact.
Another
Ooh.
Viking artifact, Betty. Most likely
Ooh.
from the same
Stop
person
talking
who
to
found-
Betty.
Betty.
I know!
Postmarked in...
We see where Lissy's salt came from.
That's a curious coincidence.
I'm just like starting to feel as salty as she is every time he's like, what is this, Betty?
Hope this letter finds you and the boy in good health. We're concerned about you both. No word from you for almost 2 years now.
2 years.
All of us still heartbroken about Margaret's passing.
Margaret's
I know things
passing.
have been difficult for you
22.
and Simon.
They're in. So Margaret died. Oh, Margaret was the other sister. I was like, wait, what?
Oh.
But Margaret just died.
Yeah.
No, that was Anna.
We expect you to take care of this problem.
Even
If the
I don't know the
discovery is
story.
made public, the authorities will intervene and the mine will be shut down. Should this happen, we will consider it a breach of our contract, and we will withdraw our investment. You and your brother will be responsible for all debts and losses.
It's a good
Johann
idea.
must be convinced to wall up the chamber. We have already dealt with the worker who made the discovery.
Dealt with the worker who made the
The
discovery.
Fretland Mining Company.
Dealt with them
I
how?
wonder what this unlocks.
Well, you know what miner died in the mine?
You went to
Yeah.
the mine.
The younger brother.
Your guardian angel watched over you. All right, Betty. So what happens next in your story? Johann and Frederick discover something in the mine. A cave or
He's
chamber
being a
of
Poirot
archaeological
right
value.
now.
They argue about what to
He's
do.
being a what?
A
The
Poirot.
discovery is made public.
The
It's the
detective.
end of their enterprise.
Oh,
Johann is convinced or paid.
Game.
game, please. Please.
Game.
Please don't
We
do
have
this.
been pretty lucky so far. We haven't had that many.
Yeah, it was running pretty
Then,
well.
A few
Yeah.
months later, the accident. 3 men die. The investors pull out. The mine shuts down. Frederick's up to his neck in debt.
Yeah.
Alrighty. More clues? Question mark? Ooh, here we go.
Cursed
Almost
mine
walked
in
past.
Grovik. Locals struggle with bad crops and livestock deaths and blame it on.
This is
thought
in
they
the
were
paper.
Cursed
The
because of
curse.
the mine. A thing like that becomes self-fulfilling. If you believe you're
No
cursed,
kidding.
every misfortune feeds the delusion.
It's almost reminiscent of something that's happening right now.
Yep. Edward! Edward! Tony!
Get Lissy back!
So, 20 years pass.
Few grew and festered in the cold belly of Grovik, a cancerous beast born from the wreckage of the mine.
Fretland feud tears the village apart, setting neighbor against neighbor. And then, Ruth stumbles across the secret in the mine. After all this time, the truth may finally come to light, but she dies.
His
The day
hands
after,
out.
Simon is murdered. It's a catalyst. Old grievances resurface. No matter who you stand with, you're a traitor.
I like how it continues the dialogue
Things
even when you're
escalate.
doing
More people
like
die
traversing the landscape.
from disease,
Yeah, he's still
It's
talking
like
to himself.
suicides.
Yeah. Unlike games where it's like, oh, you interact with something, immediately cut off the dialogue.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Teddy.
All because of the mine. Because of what they found there. And what they covered up.
I played this game so many
There was
times
no one to
now.
stop
I
it.
wonder if there's like a secret route that
They
lets
were
me
alone.
a secret ending.
That's the real curse of Grovik. Isolation.
Something I'm missing. Time to go in the mine. If it'll be. What the? Oh, here we go. That's not spooky at all.
Ruth was here.
That's
The day she fell.
the head from that baby doll that they found.
Oh jeez!
Something spooked her. and
I hate dolls so much.
She ran.
It's like,
All
ugh.
the way to the cliff where... Do you know what happened, Betty? Did you witness it?
Hmm.
Oh boy. Nice door sound effect.
Hello? Betty, are you in there?
Soft
Please
door
answer
effect.
me.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
we're getting some atmospheric lighting.
Uh-oh, we're getting some classic horror game shenanigan with the cigarette lighter in the dark cave! Hello?
It's okay. It's okay, I got a cat. I can handle it.
Burb! It's... Oh!
Oh, Betty,
Oh,
this is
that's pretty.
Mother's brooch. You always wore this. You wouldn't take it off unless... You left it here for a reason.
Don't climb through
What
the
am I not
hole.
seeing?
Don't do it. Oh god.
I don't think he would fit. Or maybe he could, but no. Oh,
Whoa!
Jesus.
Burb. Uh-oh.
Oh, shit. This does not look, structurally sound.
Ah!
Run!
Ah! Run!
He's not running very fast.
No, he's Teddy. He runs faster in the cutscene. Oops.
Jesus Christ! Is the crow okay?
The crow ruined everything.
Betty? Elizabeth? Is that you?
Edward? Where are you?
Oh my god,
I'm on
it's
my way,
Betty!
Wait for me.
It's like quick to
Is
minutes.
she? Is the crow?
Until dawn time.
Stay where you are. I'm coming.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like any Until Dawn flashbacks. That did not end well for me.
Edward!
I'm coming!
I'm on my way.
It's good that it kind of shows you where to run to.
I'm just following the railroad tracks.
Edward, please! Hurry!
I'm coming, Betty.
Just like, I was stuck in that goddamn cave! This whole time!
Interesting that
Almost there.
she still seems to sound like she's in the same distance, no matter how close he gets.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I don't think Betty's real either.
I'm
Just stay
coming!
put.
Jesus, you're fast.
Doesn't sound like she keeps getting any closer.
She's like running away from him. Like, come on, let's go!
I'm coming.
Oh yeah, what is it? There's like a...
Edward, is that you? I'm in here.
Thank God.
There's like some kind of supernatural creature where it's like, the further away it sounds, the closer it actually is.
That's creepy.
Yeah, I think it's
There you
like
are.
some kind of East Asian,
Finally.
creature.
You have no idea how long I've been
Yes.
looking for you. You had me so worried. I
Oh no, he's talking to the mannequin.
Oh,
Betty!
it's her. He knows. It's Betty. He knows her so well. Her scarf, her hat, her gloves, it's all there. She's all there.
look,
Jesus, he is...
your brooch. Mother's brooch. You must have lost it at mine. Let me put it on for you, Betty. I wouldn't want you to lose it again.
He's a symbol from the game.
No.
Now you know what Lissy was talking about. Whenever he'd pick something up, he'd be like, it's
I feel like
hers.
it's...
She's been dead for 30 years, Edward. Elizabeth was never here. But we didn't come for her. We came for Johann, and Anna, and Frederick, and Simon, and...
Hi, Lissy.
Oh, so that's why she was getting kind of pissed off about him
We're here to
obsessing
tell
over
their
her.
stories.
Mm-hmm.
No. Elizabeth. She's here.
You know Betty died when she was a baby. She drowned in the pond.
Oh, so he's like,
And you found her.
so he's 41.
You were just 11.
Damn.
You carried her to your mother. And your
I was
mother,
right
She
with his age.
hated you for that.
Oof.
she could never forgive you for bringing her baby to her.
Really?
And you could never forgive yourself for what she did after. You always forget this. Because you don't want to be alone. So you bring Betty back. Again and again. To New York. To Boston. To the house. But always just out of reach. Never quite there. The scent of her. The echo of her. But never really her. All it does is make you lonelier. But the thing is, Edward, you're never alone.
You have us.
And you'll always have us. Betty's... She was never there for you. She couldn't be. You can't lose us. We're a part of you.
Forever.
Well then, this is
and ever.
But you need to let Betty go now. There's not room for all of us in there.
So that's not actually even her.
No.
I'm so sorry.
Because she died when she was a baby. My biggest fan. Yeah, it's not even her at all.
It is as painful to wake from a vision as it is to be born anew.
Oh, subtitle messed up! Let's go!
Jesus. Okay, yeah!
Got him! Thoughts? This is not, there's still the last day, but still.
Oh, there's still more?
Yeah, there's one more day. It's like a epilogue type of thing where they just go around and have conversation or two. But yeah, Betty is not here.
Yeah. I kind of started having that feeling once it was turned out that like she wasn't, that he was like schizophrenic. I'm like,
Goodbye, Betty.
just finding some other ladies stuff.
Yeah. It's the game! It's the game thing! Let's go!
Oh, so
Despite everything, it's still you! Silly little man.
silly man.
I love this track. This is actually my favorite track of the game.
Yeah. So was Lissy ever real, or was she just a figment of his imagination as well?
Lissy's one of the, I don't know exactly what you call, what the exact term is, but, yeah, she's in his head.
Yeah. Like, what they call, like,
Teddy bear? Are you up? Come outside. It's a beautiful day.
You still trying to think of it?
Had your noodle juice yet?
yeah,
I might be weaned off the
noodle
salt.
juice.
Don't lose your taste for tea, old fruit. It keeps you human.
Yay, Lissy's back to her old self.
We have unfinished business.
We do?
The final piece of the
We
puzzle.
Ruth.
beat
Come
off
on.
the mental illness
go back to
for
where
a
we
little bit.
We have an appointment with a ghost.
Hi, Lissy.
Nothing.
Aww.
Alice?
What is it?
No, it's nothing.
It's like, I'm just glad to have you back.
Such an amazing view, isn't it?
Why are we back when the child died?
Such a... Well, I guess I don't have to worry about her
sure
hanging
is.
over edges.
Why did we come here, Teddy?
Yeah, that's why she teleports around, by the way.
Well,
Yeah, that makes so much sense why she just kind of appears.
I love how they just make you think that they take advantage of that funny bit of like NPCs jumping around in older games.
Yeah. Like, it's you usually just attribute it to being like, oh, it's just video game
some
being video game.
places have gravity.
What are you saying? Gravewick's gravity pulled us across the Atlantic Ocean?
Grovik. No. I'm not saying that. That's irrational.
But you believe it, don't you? That we were summoned to tell their story.
Betty.
Little Frederick.
The
No.
one you found in his safe. From Boston.
I may have overheard a conversation somewhere. Paid it no attention, but the name stuck. And Betty... And I spun a story around it that...
So he is
put us
Betty.
on this path.
Do you believe that?
Technically, I mean,
How often are you around people?
To find my sister.
But Betty's not. She was never here. It doesn't make sense.
I'm a man of science. I don't know what to believe.
Look at this
Yeah.
view.
Here we are.
God.
All three of us.
Is this what you wanted to show me?
I want it to be close.
yeah, I'm like, then why did he come here if...
Do you believe in ghosts, Edward?
You know I don't.
Well, you've been chasing one for years.
That's different.
What about me? Us.
You're not ghosts. You're alive.
Fair enough.
Hmm,
So what really happened to
I guess in a way.
Yeah. Murder! So much miseries and
Accident.
I believe it was an accident.
How? What
Yeah, I'll let you choose
Your guess is as good as mine.
the answers he gives.
Alright, she ran from the mine and came here. And then... Was she afraid? What made her run?
What do you think?
Hmm. Plane. Okay. I think she was plain.
Okay.
She could have been playing. Maybe it was slippery.
Just rotten luck? That's
No,
all
what
it
about
was?
the stuff she found in the mine?
If only Ruth had wings. Like an angel. She could have flown straight to heaven. I hope she's
Well.
at peace. And with God. Do you think that's where everyone's gone?
Edward believes there's only darkness after death, but as strange as it may seem, Alice has her own beliefs, and it feels almost cruel to deny her those. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just go with that one, because, yeah, let's be nice.
Heaven. They're dead. I don't know what that means. Maybe there is more. I can't stop you from hoping. You'll never know what happened to everyone in Grovik.
We tried our best. We'll remember them. All of them. Maybe that will give them some peace in the afterlife. Could this be your book, Edward? The one you've been wanting to write?
Hmm.
A
Just
story
wanting to
about
write a
people
book.
Who are isolated, left behind by the world. You can give them all a proper ending, with no annoying loose threads. Edward, is that?
A boat? But how?
It's the goddamn boat.
Oh, jeez.
Cheers.
Yeah, that is kind of fun. It's like, we...
Out on another adventure.
I don't understand how this can be.
Draugen got tired of sailing around in it and brought it back to us.
It must have been the wind.
Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Must have been the wind.
Let's blouse while the weather's still good.
Let's blouse?
So get a wiggle on,
Jeez,
old boy.
some
I'm going to
real
say
old
goodbye to
slang
all
there, I
the
guess.
I don't think we'll be back. Meet you
Still
at the
get a
house.
wiggle on.
My goodness.
Goodness gracious.
All right. We have all day.
I love Teddy. He's so silly. Let's not let it wash out to sea again.
Yeah.
Secret ending where you don't hold the boat and you
So-
just
You don't pull the boat, you just kind of live on this island forever. Still working on that book to this very day.
Yeah.
They say he's still writing.
They say he still hasn't figured out the mystery. silly man. Oh,
There he goes. Just doodling away.
so pretty. Baby. I want to go back up to the church because... Oh, look at that. Cute! So that way you can see them at the church drawing.
Aw.
If you do it before they go into the church, you have Lissy standing next to him, which is cute, but I forgot to do it.
Aw.
Man,
That's before they go into the church?
Yeah, but I can still go there and draw by himself. I wish I lived in somewhere where there was a lot of aspen trees. Aspen trees are my favorite trees.
Yeah.
They're so gorgeous.
Oh.
Riften with mods.
Oh.
Oh.
I think I have that mod installed for Enderal that adds in like the Riften aspen trees. Yeah.
God. I need to replay Skyrim and just live in Riften.
Just live in Riften forever.
Okay,
it is like one of my favorite areas.
Here we go. What? It's not letting me draw! Are you kidding me? Ugh. Drag all the way back down.
We'll just have to draw a picture in our minds. Use our imagination.
See, this game is only 3 hours. Like 3.5 hours at most. Thought it was like 4. I forgot how like quick the end game happens. Like,
yeah,
you're like
a lot happens.
Because you're like just investigating the church and then wham! Mental illness.
Yeah.
Like, oh, so that's what the story's about. Okay then. Let's see.
It's kind of funny because those types of twists usually kind of annoy me. Because it's so ham-fisted usually. It's just like, ooh, the protagonist was crazy the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like this game does it a lot better though because they actually like hint at it a lot in clever ways.
Yeah. Like I think this was fine the way this did it.
Really is invigorating.
And it's not like, oh, he's crazy. It's like it makes him very human.
We're in no rush. The boat's not leaving without us.
Especially him not being like he's for the most part come to terms with like the schizophrenia aspect mostly, besides like he keeps bringing Betty back and stuff like that, but like with Lissy and
yeah,
what the Lissy was supposed to be right here. Game glitch, I think. But he's like chill with them and he understands that they're not real, but I mean, what's he gonna do about them?
Yeah, it's when it's like used as like for an antagonist to like excuse why they're evil or why they commit crimes and stuff like that. Whereas like Teddy's just kind of a dude.
Yeah.
Who happens to have schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Like he's not a murderer. It didn't turn out that he killed Betty or anything like that. Like he's just a guy living with this thing.
Yeah.
So that makes it a little bit of a better twist than, you know, other things that kind of demonize the mental illness.
Exactly, yeah. Piano. Also, it's Simon Poole on the sheet music, who's the composer.
Oh, is that the...
Yeah, he's the composer.
Yeah. I was gonna say that and then I yawned.
Man, he's a writer and a musician. Let's go. And a pianist. Just like me, for real. Let's go.
And the man of science.
Where the fuck did Lissy go? She's supposed to be sitting on the balcony.
Lissy, no, come back. Baby girl.
You know, this house is starting to grow on me.
Are you talking to yourself again?
Oh, there's
What?
where's she?
Did you see
Yes,
her?
he was talking. I didn't see her, but I heard her.
Oh.
Cause she was like, "Are you talking to yourself again?" She downstairs.
She's probably outside right here. Or not, because it's not letting me leave. Not in here. I swear, I could have... Is she supposed to be in there? On the... Oh, here she is.
Oh, there she is. She's
Hey!
I'll meet you by the boat.
Do you never
Oh, hey, that looks like...
Throw you a wet blanket. Let's make like the wind and get out of here.
Well, unless she just does it in front of you.
That's not your mother's brooch at all.
That's creepy artifact.
I'm not sure why you'd want to keep that.
Ugh. It's me. Alright, let's skadoodle.
So now it kind of makes a little bit more sense why she is like, why like Lissy was acting the way she did, being all pissed off every time he talked about, why she was pissed off every time he talked about Betty.
Yeah, she's like, dude, we've been through this before. We're going in circles.
Like, yeah, I would find that kind of annoying too. It's being all like, oh, it's Betty's. No, it's not.
We know it's not Betty. We've been over this. Pribby. Ooh, weird game.
Lissy's outbursts are a lot more. Lissy's outbursts are a lot more justified now.
Yeah. Oh, thank God it didn't make me walk all the way down there.
Come on, let's go. Row, Teddy, row.
And makes sense why she didn't take over rowing the boat.
See, they start like immediately. It's the stuff you notice,
like,
especially when you replay the game.
Because it's like, oh, you should take over, and it's like, well, she can't.
She can't.
The water's still cold.
It's a fjord, Lissy. I thought it was winter.
There'll be snow when we get back to Hanover.
The house will be warm.
Yeah, so it's gotta be freaking cold there.
Are we gonna be alright, Edward?
I think so.
Be done with this whole Betty business.
You're not gonna do this again, right?
Like the next thing we go is gotta find Betty.
Oh my gosh! Draugen 2! Edward forgets everything he learned. Oh my god.
They go to another spooky town and he's just like, oh, Betty!
Oh my gosh. Do like a murder mystery series in every single like installment he's just like, Betty did it! Or Betty was murdered! God. Oh, the entity voiced Betty too.
Oh.
They all did such good jobs at the voice acting.
Yeah, I do like that Lissy didn't turn out to be like some kind of like antagonistic Because yeah, that's like a lot of I feel like that's what a lot of these types of stories do. They like make like the alters or voices or whatever like be like constantly antagonistic. And as far as I know, like I've never experienced it, but I know that's not always the case.
Yeah. It's usually not the case, yeah.
Sometimes it's just a thing that people have to live with.
Yeah, they're all very kindly portrayed. Like Lissy's a brat, but she's not evil. She's just a 17-year-old brat. And I love her.
Like
never change.
Yeah, it never changed. She probably won't because she's not real.
Yeah. There is a there's a tie-in comic that was originally included with this game as like a DLC type thing that was taken off Steam, but there's a YouTube video that someone posted that had them reading through it on video, so you could still see it, and it's about Teddy as a kid, and Lissy's the same age. She's 17 this whole time, and the entity's there as well.
So she was 17 even when he was younger.
Like an older sister, and then eventually as he got older, she became more of the ward.
Huh. So she's always technically kind of been more of a sister figure to him than
Betty.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that it's such a very interesting dynamic that they have, and I just love them. They play off each other so well.
Yeah. It kind of makes me think of like, have you seen Moon Knight?
Yes, Oh my god, Moon Knight is like one of my favorite shows ever. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't really care about watching any of the other Marvel TV shows, but like Moon Knight, I was just like genuinely like invested in. I think that one kind of portrays like that kind of mental illness in a very like respectful way as well.
That's what I've
kind
heard.
Of like more of a like I mean, again, I can't speak from experience, but I've heard from like people, I've seen people who actually have experienced that kind of situation, and they say that it's like one of the most like respectful portrayals.
Yeah.
Even though it's like, I'm like, that's pretty cool.
It's Moon Knight. Oh my god, I could go on and on about Moon Knight. I love Moon Knight so much. Oh my god, I want to get it on Blu-ray so bad. They just released it like a couple months ago, physical.
Oh man, nice.
Oh yeah, and then they said Edward and Alice will return, and I actually need to look up how the news is on that.
They are making a sequel.
This game came out in 2019, I believe. Same year as Outer Worlds. Draugen 2 release date.
It'll be interesting if they continue on with like just kind of him having some weird adventure with his friendly schizophrenic Al.
Yeah. I'm gonna check the studio's website. Oh, so the game that they've been making. So that's how I discovered this game. I have a game on my wish list called Dustborn that looks like really, really, really good. It's coming out this year, and I put it on my wish list like 2 years ago, and there was like no updates on it until like a few months ago when they were like, it's coming out in like August. And I totally forgot where I found it, and going on their website, I'm like, oh, it's the same people who made Draugen. Tell me, where is Draugen 2? Yeah, first-person psychological mystery set in 1920s Norway.
That was this one, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was this one. Yeah, May 29th, 2019. Yeah, I'm not finding anything about the next game. I really hope their next game is Draugen 2. I need them!
Yeah.
I need them back! Make them solve a murder mystery, please! I need that. I need it so bad. Murder mystery is my favorite genre in the 1920s. The perfect duo. It'd be kind of like Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, because it's like Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1 has his imaginary, like, sidekick, John. Not John Watson, different John. But it would be better, because it'd be these two.
Yeah.
Now I'm excited over nothing.
What?
Wow, I'm on my game. Give me my video game. This credit scene with the rowing noises goes on for 10 minutes, and if you leave it sitting for 10 minutes, you get an achievement. But I've already gotten the achievement, so I will be
Really?
getting
What's
out of
the
this.
achievement called?
It's like, life is but a dream, I believe, because row your boat.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what it's called. We were talking about Moon Knight. I love Moon Knight. I have a massive Moon Knight poster on my wall. And
Yeah. I love, like, me and one of my friends were constantly, like, making fun of like, literally anything that has to do with talking animals and being like, still better than the Lion King CGI.
yes.
Yeah, so when, like, the hippo goddess appeared, we were just like, wow, she's more expressive than the Lion King CGI.
What it supremacy.
Oh, she was so cute. I loved her.
Oh my gosh, I love Tawanet. She's amazing. The real interesting thing about the animation from that show was that they didn't do mocap, but they had the voice actors like in full costume acting in those scenes and reading lines, and then they would just animate it based off like how the lighting and stuff reflected they replicated it based on how it was on real actors, and that's why it looks so good. It's basically they're just recreating the real actors, but just as a giant hippo.
Yeah. Like, I thought she was, she was really cute. I loved her voice. The little sweet voice that came out of the giant hippo lady.
Yes! Oh my god. Tawanet and, Layla, they work so well together.
Oh, Layla. Yeah, I was just like, I was so delighted that Layla and Tawanet, like, kind of had they did their thing. Because I was just like, yes!
You start thinking at the beginning of this episode, you're like, Layla should work with Tawanet, and then Tawanet shows up, she's like, hey, you should be my avatar! And you're like, yes, please!
Do it! And then she gets wings, I'm like, yes!
She gets such a cool outfit! Such a cool super suit. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I love
Layla got Layla got the good deal. She got the good avatar.
Right? Meanwhile, Steven and Mark are just they're like, yay, we're free, meanwhile. No.
Oh no. Yeah,
No.
I'm not sure it's Moon Knight season 2. I'm not sure if that was ever I hope it was confirmed.
It was it's still on the air. They have the original guy who like directed it or whatever. He said he was open to it, but I think it might have either just gotten confirmed or it's still up in the air. Like they haven't said anything.
Okay.
Let me see. Moon Knight season 2. A less than promising update in 2023. I don't know. It's just like they waste so much opportunity if they don't do Moon Knight season 2, because it could be so good.
Yeah, seriously.
Oscar Isaac is just a brilliant actor. God, he does so well. Like the scene where in like episode 3 when Mark has finally controlled the body and he gets into that fight and he's talking to Steven in the mirror, and when they filmed that scene, he actually was just switching between the two in real time. Between the, like,
oh wow.
between them, like when it would turn from him to the mirror, he would just totally just change character, and he did it so well. It's like that's almost exactly like the story from the Lego Movie 1. How when they had Liam Neeson in the recording booth, they're like, all right, you can record bad cop and good cop's lines separately, and he's like, no, I got this, and he would just literally do the bad cop, good cop lines back and forth, and just do it perfectly. I love actors who are good at what they do.
Yeah, seriously. I really enjoyed his yeah, I never really cared. Like, I liked Oscar Isaac before, but like I feel like that kind of highlighted his ability.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like being able to kind of switch between, like that kind of it sounds like it should be easy to do, but then it's like I don't think it's that easy. Like I'm not an actor, so
you have to know your character so well, and it's like in like the last scene, like one of the last scenes of the whole show, where he's back in his mental hospital safe place in his brain, talking to the fake doctor the last time, and like in this one camera shot, you see him go from Steven to Mark, and it's so clear. You could just see how he holds his face is like entirely different. And you can just look at a picture of Mark and be like, that's Mark. And you can look at a picture of Steven and you're like, that's Steven. Even though they're the same person.
Exactly. Like like being able to kind of control your face and like mannerisms and something like that and be consistent about it.
Yeah. And be able to switch between the two at a moment's notice. It's crazy acting.
I'm not sure if I would be able to do that. But I'm not an actor, so...
Gosh. Okay, well, stream!
Anyways.
Thank you everyone for tuning into the stream. That did probably nobody, but alas, we had a fun time. Did you enjoy the game, Beck?
I did. It was pretty good. It was a good twist.
Yay! This is like my fifth time playing it, and I love it just as much as before. I found this game randomly. It was I have a Steam sharing library with my brother, and he got this game at some point, and he had never played it. But I was just bored looking through all of his games. I was like, let me find a game to play, and I was just like, that game looks interesting. And then I played it, and I went to my brother, and I was like, brother, you have to play this right now.
Yeah.
And it's like it's short, it's sweet, but it doesn't overstay its welcome. I feel like if they dragged it out much more, it would have gotten me like, just walking somewhere.
It ended when it should have.
Yeah. And the open-endedness, that's what one of the biggest reasons my brother, like one of his biggest cons, is that they don't tell you what happened to the town, but it's like, that's not what the game was about, is the thing. You think that's what the game was about, but then you learn that no. It's just the backdrop.
Yeah, no.
It's just the setting for Edward's story. And if you accept that, it's a beautiful game. You can just appreciate it for what it is. It's beautiful, both story-wise and graphically wise.
Oh yeah, it was a very pretty game. It didn't seem like it was super intensive because like it ran pretty fine. Like even
Yeah.
Like when you turn the graphics up, it seemed like.
Yeah, it runs very well, very well, and I'm very happy with that. I feel like that's because, like, unlike like Starfield or something, where like it's so poorly optimized because they had to work on so much else in the game. Because this game was only
I bet.
2.5 years long, you can really like fine tune it. But yeah. Alright, stream.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed as well. It is time to leave you here. Good day, stream.
Good day.
Good day.